Hello, welcome to another Maryland Gardener channel episode. We're going to be doing uh, some harvesting and some planting as well. Um, as you can see, the garden's come up pretty well. Everything's peppers seem to be growing a little bigger now. And these tomatoes, this is the Determinate Tomato, and it seems to be doing really good. And our basils are actually getting real big now. I'm glad to see those that made it through. They would look like they were drying up earlier. And I've been picking off when the peppers are kind of small like that and stunted. I've been picking off the flowers that come up, just pulling them off, any flowers, so that way it can concentrate on growing instead of growing fruit. So I kind of just pluck off the little buds that I see. This is getting ready to bud here. So I'll pluck off the little buds here like that. I'll pluck them off. That way it can start growing more shoots and actually trying to get bigger before they start fruiting. And these are zucchini plants, and they're doing really good. We already got some zucchinis here coming up. Got a bunch of flowers. We've been having a lot of rain, so they've been doing really well. Got another zucchini here. Another baby one right there. Got a bunch. We're going to be picking radishes that are randomly planted throughout the garden that need to go as well. And the cucumbers are actually doing really good now. They're starting to sprout right here. They've gotten really big now. So they're doing really good. I think by middle of June I should be probably start harvesting everything. Or most of everything. Here are the other pepper plants. Still kind of like a little small, and I've been pulling out the buds as well, any flowers I see. The ones I've topped off seem to be coming up. Side shoots are coming up now. I topped these off, and all these side shoots that are coming up. So to grow up and bush out. This one as well. See how this is all starting to show these little side shoots everywhere. And I topped it off right here. So that should grow and bush out. These are catching up. These are getting actually pretty big now. They're doing very well. And we've got some beets and basil here as well. This is an indeterminate tomato here. And this one's not getting too much sun. It's kind of a shaded, so it's not still growing slowly, but it's getting there. It's got new shoots coming up, but it gets a little bit of more shade than the others do. And we're going to be picking these. Some of them have already split. Got my basils in between here, and they're starting to grow bigger. And then we've got our green beans. And I've noticed a few plants, I don't know what's happened, but a few plants just started to dry off like this. So I'm gonna let this one go. But I'm gonna plant another one beside it because you still got time to at least plant some more green beans. And so I'm gonna plant a few more, just in case that one goes on me. I can have enough. So I'll just make a little hole here. I usually plant this part downward. Plant the one right there, and then when it starts to come up, I usually cover them up with cut Coke bottles because the birds tend to want to eat the young shoots. As soon as they sprout, they eat them up. Don't give them a chance to grow. So I'm going to plant another one right here. This side down. This one's, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to let it go. This one's hanging on. And I'm going to plant another one right here. Might throw a couple in there actually. All right, and then hopefully they'll come up soon, and you start training them up. These are the carrots, and they've gotten really good. You gotta make sure you keep them moist, keep them moist, don't let them dry up on you. And it's been we've been getting 80-degree days lately, so I've been kind of keeping them wet, water them like at least once a day, you know, in the morning. This is our tomato, Indeterminate Tomato, and that's doing pretty good. Already got some flowers here. I think there can be some fruit in there soon. And our potatoes, they seem to be getting, something's getting to them, but it's still putting out shoots, still putting out some leaves. So I think it's gonna be able to hang in there until it's ready to harvest. If it starts to get any worse, I'll see what I can spray it with. I'm thinking neem oil maybe, or maybe I might have a snail problem, so I might get something for snails. But I can't find any worms or anything on them. They'll probably come out. Probably nighttime or something. And over here we have the radishes, and we're going to pick these, and I'm going to plant the beets in its place. Over here. So let's get some radishes. Let me show you some radishes here. Not all of these have gotten the size, but I'm going to pick them anyway. I want another crop of it. So I'm going to pick these. Just going to pick them. Some have gotten the size and some haven't. All these here, the small ones there. It's supposed to grow about an inch or two, maybe 2 inches, but not all of them did pretty well. But you can still snack on them. Pretty tiny. Could have probably waited longer, but I'm gonna just use these for my salad and snack on them, and then yeah, they're pretty small. Tiny. Probably could have waited a little longer. But you can even pickle these. Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, they're tiny. quite make it. You want to get them all out. All the ones that didn't quite grow. Get all the weeds out. Yeah, so soil's kind of dry too. So I'm going to water this. Alright, you want to make your rows. I like to use my finger. Hope these do better. That's the beet seed. I'm going to use all of them up because these seeds are probably a year and a half old already. So I'm going to use all of them up. See what comes up and what doesn't. You can always thin them out if it gets too crowded. Of course, you got to thin them out and I'm gonna let these sit longer. But I wanted some beets also, so I'm gonna just do them now before it gets too hot. Okay. Just come in there. You can just sprinkle them anywhere you want. I like to keep mine in rows. You just really just throw them on the ground and put some dirt over them. But put them in there. All right. And these are the. They're probably about an inch long. They're supposed to grow a little bit longer than that. Some of them made it. Maybe it's supposed to be about this size or a little bigger. But I'm going to probably pickle these, use them for my salads. Hopefully by, I don't know, middle of June, I should start to see some growth out of here. And by maybe toward the end of June, early July, I'll start picking those beets. Do another round of radishes maybe, or maybe a combination of both. And maybe next video, when we do a harvest, that bed over there, I'm trying to kill all the weeds out of it right now. So I put in old grass clippings and leaves just to kill the grass. And I'm going to be filling that bed and amending the soil. And I'm going to show you how to what to add to it, what kind of fertilizers, different amendments you can put in there. And so far the garden's doing really good. Peppers are growing a little bigger than, I see they've kind of grown quite a bit. Hopefully when it starts to get hot, is when they start to really sprout and go. And we'll keep at it. And we'll see you soon. Thank you for joining us. You have a nice day.